several decades ago, I went over to the Grassland Research Institute in England to give a talk about pasture burning, which we do here, of course. And what people were asking after the talk, they asked, what kind of fertilizer do you use on that grass? And how often do you have to reseed that grass? And they could hardly believe you don't have to reseed it. You don't have to fertilize it. All you have to do is not overgraze it and burn it in the spring, at least 3 years out of 5, and that grass is going to take care of itself. It's the best example of sustainable agriculture. This grass, man, it is something. Just think about Smokey the Bear. That thing has worked too well. Only you can prevent a forest. And here in the Flint Hills and other parts of Kansas, my gosh, the gypsum hills, the red hills, all over, we got to watch those red cedars. The big fire that came through Medicine Lodge about 3 or 4 years ago did a tremendous amount of damage. Tremendous amount. It did a tremendous amount of good. Springs are flowing there that haven't flowed for 30 years. Streams are running in the gypsum hills that hadn't run for 30 years. I have read that it would cost $55 million to have removed the cedar trees that were destroyed in that fire. I hope they'll take the lesson and start doing some intentional burning down there now. I'm told that Ted Turner doesn't like to do anything once he acquires a bunch of land. He just doesn't do anything to it except bring in buffalo, which he did. But on his ranch, and a guy, neighbor of my son out here in the western part of Chase County who works for he's in charge of the Flint Hills Initiative for the Nature Conservancy, was on Turner's ranch at the time of that big fire down there. And he said that they tried to get the bison in. I don't know how many buffalo they have on Turner's ranch down there. They managed to get a few of them into the pens. The rest of them out there where the fire was coming. Those in the pens died of smoke inhalation. The ones that were running free out in those, I suppose he's got 40, 50,000 acres down there, found a prairie dog town and got in the middle of that prairie dog town, and the fire went around them. Think of that instinct. How long has it been since there were prairie dog towns all over Kansas and huge bison herds all over Kansas? 1870s, I think, was the big kill-off, wasn't it? Those bison still had a strong enough instinct to hunt out that prairie dog town and get on it. Yeah. Nature, if you let nature have its way, well, not totally. Nature's putting those damn cedar trees in here too. We've got to get rid of them.